Jeremy, so let us know what's happening today.
We are in Rock Creek.
And you're cleaning the bikes this morning, and what did you find?
Chains were rusted from yesterday's ride and full of grit.
And why yesterday?
Because yesterday was exceedingly wet and miserable.
So we were riding through some almost flooded roads for quite a ways when we were in the midst of a downpour. But our good attitude was still intact, right? Except Jeremy got quite cold at the end. So this is our beautiful, blissful morning. And there's Grace. Grace, how did you sleep?
Oh, I slept like a baby.
Are you hungry this morning?
Nope.
But we're saving ourselves for the coffee shops in Greenwood, or the coffee shop in Greenwood. And Jeremy is busily cleaning the bikes so that we're all good for tomorrow. I mean today. So Jer, while you're cleaning the bike there in this lovely sunny morning at Rock Creek, is the bike trip meeting your expectations so far?
Loving the trip. An adventure.
How did the wine tasting with the Wooglets in Summerland contribute to your biking experience?
It fortified my resolve.
And would you consider that to have been an integral part of being able to continue your riding?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we are leaving Rock
Creek.
Cabins in the background there. Great night's sleep. And this is an easy 35k ride to Greenwood, Canada's smallest city.
Tell about the adventure the coincidence this morning with our neighbor.
Yeah, met a guy who graduated from my high school. We're actually in the Kettle Valley now, even though I don't think we're on the Kettle Valley Railway any longer. We are until Midway. Okay, it might be good to take note of that sign. How's the ride so far, Catherine?
Oh, you know, we're not in a rush. It's a beautiful day, rolling pasture land, and we're beside this amazingly picturesque river the whole way.
must be getting close to Midway, obviously a logging center. The BC Trail takes us right through a logging lumberyard. All sorts of industry going on as we ride by.
I think it's amazing that they let us come through, right?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So we are in Midway at mile 0. Not sure why they call it mile 0. Because it's the beginning of the Kettle Valley Railway going that way back towards Kelowna. Okay. And then what railway does it turn into now? So from here on in, it's the Canadian and Western rail line. I would hate to see any of it go tumbling down. How are you doing?
Doing awesome. Rail grade rocks for climbing. We've just come up from Midway for a couple K or something. Didn't keep track, but nice steady climb, but it doesn't feel like you're climbing because it's all rail grade.
And how are the WTB tires?
If I was sponsored by WTB, no, they're great. I think having the knobbier and wider tires has certainly been necessary for this route.
One of the things I've noticed on today's ride is we've just gone off the KVR and this new railway bed. I shouldn't jinx myself, but the trail is much more rideable. I don't know, I'm guessing to the left here.
Okay.
So you go ahead. So Greenwood is BC's smallest city?
And apparently the world's best tasting water up top there.
Oh, really?